hour's guest is an Academy Award-winning filmmaker who's directed the films Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2. Now he's the producer of the new horror film Hostel, which opens Friday. Please welcome Quentin Tarantino. How are you?
All good, man.
You know, it's, for a lot of us, there's this pressure, like, to do something cool or outlandish on New Year's Eve. But I would think, you know, you're Quentin Tarantino. There might be this heightened expectation that you did something really crazy. You went somewhere with a loaded gun and...
Yeah, I actually did. I just got back yesterday from Iceland. And I went to Iceland to celebrate New Year's. I was there earlier, about 2 months ago.
Right.
They were like, it was so crazy. The parties there were so insane that they go, oh, you got to come back in New Year's. It's so much better. So I went back.
You actually decided, okay, I'm coming back. I'm spending my New Year's in Iceland just because everyone's said it's so nutty.
Exactly. And man, oh man, oh man, I almost can't imagine New Year's anywhere else after that.
Right.
Because one, Icelanders, they go and they drink like crazy any old way. But on New Year's, they lose their minds. In particular, the women lose their minds and like drink like crazy. And I remember I was in this club full of like all these drunken girls. And this one girl was like, you know, oh man, I'm so embarrassed about Icelandic women. They always go out and they always drink way too much and make complete fools out of themselves. Well, right at the moment after she said that, a drunken girl walks by and does a face plant. Bam! Right in front of us.
Right, right. And so women are falling...
See what I mean?
Yeah. Now, and the women...
But here's the thing, though.
Yes.
That's the female perspective,
yes,
all right?
Yeah.
The non-Icelandic male perspective is I'm in a room full of supermodels who are drunk out of their mind, standing up on a table, let's get the party started! Let's get the party started! And I'm like, where have I been all my life? This is the place to be.
Because the women there are, I'm told the women there, like every woman looks like...
Supermodels working at McDonald's. That's what you got going on there, and they are drunk. And not only that, you know, in America...
I'm so surprised they don't get you to do their tourist board commercial. See supermodels everywhere, like at McDonald's, and they're all drunk.
Come to Iceland. Come to Iceland. Brought to you by the Icelandic Tourist Board. But, you know, it's funny, because normally in America, the idea is to get the girls drunk enough to go home with you.
Yes.
In Iceland, it's like to get the girls home with you before they get so drunk that they're passing out in your bathroom or vomiting all over you.
Right.
That's the trick.
Right, right. This is a good message for the whole family, you hear.
Well,
now, what are they drinking there? For example, you're saying they're getting really drunk. Are they drinking wine? Are they drinking...
No, actually, they have the foulest stuff ever made. It's this liqueur called Opal. All right, and the way Jägermeister is green, it's red. And in the F you up variety, it's about above Jägermeister. Now, I don't really know what poison tastes like, because if I did, I'd be dead.
Right, right.
But if I had to imagine what poison would taste like, it would be this stuff Opal.
So Opal doesn't taste good, but all that recommends it is that it gets you there fast. It gets you to that other world fast.
Here's the weird thing. It's based on this candy that the Icelanders have eaten since they were little kids, so they're used to the taste. So they love it. Well, I was in this club, and Bjork was there, and she grabs me.
I like any story that's like, I'm in a club, Bjork's there.
Well, yeah, it is Iceland, by the way.
So she's the biggest thing in Iceland,
is
that right?
she's the biggest thing in Iceland, yeah.
Right, right,
she's like the Jackie Chan of Iceland. And so,
I've heard she's an action star over there,
She grabs me up to a bar, and they sets up like 3 shots. Boom, boom, boom. My gag reflex was doing a decathlon at that point.
Right.
This stuff is so foul that I said what I never thought I would ever say in my life. When it came down to the 4th shot, I go, can I switch to Jägermeister just for the taste? Who ever thought that Jägermeister would be refreshing by comparison?
Do they buy time on this show, Jägermeister? I think we're screwed now. That's great. Well, I happen to love it. took care of that problem.
You know,
so are you going to go back every?
Oh, yeah. I think maybe I have to now.
Now, they must treat. Are you treated well there? They must love your work there.
Oh no, yeah, they're really great. They're terrific there, and it's they're big fans of my stuff, and it was really. Oh, but also, what's also wild is you go there, and then I go there, and then there's like officials from the government that want to have a little dinner at a state thing or something, and so you go and you have this really like embassy kind of dinner with the Minister of Culture's there, and you meet the president and everything. But then it's Iceland, so after the dinner's over, then you all go to a club and you're all doing shots with these same people.
And the Prime Minister's on a table singing.
Let's get the party. The roof is on fire.
I love how we've ruined cultures everywhere.
The Minister of Culture. Okay, got it.
We have now. I want to talk about Hostel for a minute. I actually this is interesting because I like when I mention the movie you're here to promote and you giggle. If you want to.
Well, okay, if we must.
Yeah. No, I want to mention this movie Hostel because I got
it. More freaking girl stories, but whatever. All right.
Yeah, screw the movie. Go see it. Blah blah. About these supermodels who've Hostel. I got an advance copy of it. They gave me a copy so I could watch it last night, and I'm watching it, and I start to watch it. And this movie is very creepy and scary. And at one point, my wife walks in the room where I'm watching it, and she's got our 7-week-old baby, and she's like, "What are you watching?" It's like, "Get out!" This child must not see. And now I think she thinks I was watching porno.
Right. Well, if you walk in the hostel at the wrong scene, it could play like the worst porno ever. You're like, oh my God, that's what gets you off?
Yeah. Well, it's a different show. Yeah, right? We're not talking about that tonight. We'll talk about that tomorrow night. Tune in.
Well, one of the things is, I love horror movies so much. And to actually be involved with a horror movie that not only is just scary, not only is fun, but is actually genuinely horrifying.
Yes.
This movie is horrifying. To actually be involved in something like that is just so exciting. I cannot wait for this weekend when it opens up and see it with a bunch of people on the opening weekend. But what's funny though is the film is so scary. Normally when you do a promotional thing, you go out and you're like, yeah, come on, come see the movie. But with Hostel, it's a little bit more like a warning, publicity tour. You're like, be careful about the film. You might be kind of, you might end up in a hospital at the end of the night, but you get passed out.
Right.
We've actually had, this is no joke, we've actually had people pass out at screenings and they had to call the paramedics.
We've had that at this show, too, by the way, during the monologue for very different reasons.
But it's funny because it's all perspective, because I go and see a Hostel and I really get a kick out of it, but I went and saw The Family Stone and I almost passed out and they had to call the paramedics. Well, okay, I'm exaggerating, but I think I did call the suicide hotline, I think.
Well, you do what you got to do. Now, back to Jägermeister and how crappy it is. For Hostel, we have a clip here. This is a very creepy idea, especially for young people who are out there traveling Europe, staying in youth hostels.
Right.
That's where this movie takes place, at this very beguiling youth hostel.
Yeah, it's like these kids are on the Euro-Rail pass and they're traveling through Europe, a bunch of American kids. And part of the thing about it is they hey, oh, you got to go to this place in Eastern Europe, and the hostel is great there, and the women are great, and you're just going to love it there. So they go there, but what it actually is a front for the Russian mafia. For if you want to actually go and see what it's like to kill somebody and torture them, this is where you go. And these kids that are lured to these hostels are the victims.
Right. We have a clip here, and what do we need to know for this clip exactly?
This clip is Derek Richardson, who is one of the stars of the film, and he is being tortured by one of the people who paid to see what it's like to kill and torture somebody.
Let's take a look at this clip from Hostel.
I always wanted to be a surgeon. Can you guess why? A surgeon. He holds the very essence of life in his hands. Your life. He touches it. Oh, no. Please just let me go, please. You want to go? Is that what you want?
Oh, man.
You've all been warned.
You've been warned. Hostel opens Friday. You have been warned. Quentin Tarantino, always a pleasure. Thanks for doing it. Nick Swartzen coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.